Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN, Week 11 of the NFL on ESPN is coming your way, and we can just about see the playoffs coming over the horizon. We should have a pretty good one here, as we've got a couple of teams in action that are in dire need of a W. 49ers, Buccaneers, now!
Crowds of tailgaters arriving early this morning. These fans are primed and ready for the game. Hi folks, Dan Stevens here, welcoming you to Tampa Bay Stadium. My good buddy Peter O'Keefe is with us, and Peter, the story of this one has to be the battle at the receiver position.
Well, Dan, when you have two great receivers on the field, you know it's going to be exciting. Chris Chambers is a very gifted receiver. He uses his remarkable speed to burn defenders and make big plays. Warming up across the field is another tremendous football player. Torrey Holt is a magnificent talent. He's clearly one of the very top receivers in the National Football League. His superior agility enables him to turn on a dime and carve through the defense on his way upfield. Well, better watch out, because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
It's heads.
Chris Brown kicking off for the 49ers.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
For Buccaneer football.
Brown boots the opening kickoff. Ball fields it all the way back at the 1. Tackled at the 21.
Kevin Falk got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put much on the run back.
The Buccaneers offense will start this drive at their own 21-yard line.
Single back. I got 10.
Wiggins picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down. And I'll tell you something, Peter, he needed to use every last bit of strength to make the play there, because that guy is a load when he's running with the ball.
Yeah, it's like trying to tackle a phone booth.
Pennington airs this one to the left sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Pass interference, number 41, defense. The penalty is declined.
First down, 10 yards to
The
go.
Buccaneers 40-yard line.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Nate Burleson was wide open on that, but the reception did not happen. No catch.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway.
Watch that counter.
Second and 10. Ball at the Buccaneers 40-yard line.
Pennington gets some air under this pass, and this one is incomplete.
All time, baby.
Number 82 was the intended receiver. Number 41.
Dan, watch this play unfold. These guys are so talented, it's really just amazing to sit back and watch them take care of business. Oh, and I'll tell you what, he takes care of business throughout this play. Makes me want to hit the gym again and maybe, get back down there on the field.
Third and 10.
Please make this a little bit harder
Ball
for
at
me.
the Buccaneers 40-yard line.
Larry. Single back.
It's intercepted. Brought down at the 49.
Kevin Thomas does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The 49ers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 49-yard line. George takes his first carry of the game and picks up a couple.
Simeon Rice with the tackle.
Here comes the counter.
Second and 7. Ball at the 49.
Chambers didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Chris Chambers seemed to be the right guy for his quarterback, but he's unable to catch that ball over the middle.
That would have been a big play and a big first down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call. Maybe next time it'll work.
McNair puts his arm into this one, and the reception is made for a first and more.
Touchdown,
He's
49.
in for the touchdown.
Eric Parker sees a chance to get a huge gain here and grabs it with both hands. Or both feet, actually, covering a lot of ground after making that catch.
He'll get the touchdown, and he does it in style.
Beautiful play.
Chris Brown to attempt the extra point. Number 2, holding.
Here's the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown booms a beauty here. Paul decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks free, tackled at the 23.
Kevin Falk got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Buccaneers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 23-yard line. Burleson goes in motion.
Goal 52! Goal 52!
Wiggins gets past the line and maybe picks up one on the play.
Jermaine Wiggins got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Ball at the Buccaneers,
Second down, 2
24-yard line.
wideouts on the field.
They go back! They go back!
Pennington throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Torrey Holt had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third
Third
down.
and 5. Ball at the Buccaneers, 27-yard line.
Single back! Single back! Jack 3! Jack 3!
Holt catches it in the flat, and he will be well short of the markers. Fourth down coming up.
Joseph Jefferson brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
And I'll tell you what, this looks like it wasn't that difficult to tackle, but he had his hands full.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving, Dan. He really had to square himself perfectly to make that play.
Smith gets the snap and punts it away. Branch fields the punt at the 28.
Deion Branch is the guy to watch. Third-year man out of Louisville, and he's liable to go all the way if he can get the return angle right. Advice to tacklers here. No fancy moves. Just bring him down quick.
The 49ers had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their 35-yard line. takes this one way out left and gains about 3 yards.
Lance Briggs with the tackle. Second and 7. Ball at the 49ers, 38-yard line.
Dragged down at the 41.
Let's take it up a notch, team. Take it up. Single back.
Branch goes in motion. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Fred Thomas had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. Goen gets ready to punt this away. Goen takes the long snap and punts it away. Holt gets it at the 19. Tackled at the 30.
Torrey Holt racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Buccaneers offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 30-yard line. Woods goes in motion. Ellison grabs the rope right side, and he's got the 1st down and a whole lot more. Wiggins has his number called on 1st down and will lose about a yard here.
Mark Fields targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 2 receivers to the left. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Come on, guys, let's keep him out.
3rd and 11.
Single back.
Ball at the 49.
Down. Blue,
Pennington uncorks this to the left sideline, and they get the 1st on 3rd and long.
Torrey Holt does a great job here battling 3 defenders. It's definitely worth a second look. Let's watch. And he still comes up with the ball. Wow, you can't coach that.
Beautiful catch, Peter, and his stats are moving up.
Moving way up, Dan. He's now got 38 yards on 4 catches.
Wilson puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Chad Pennington was really rolling the dice there by throwing into double coverage. You know, they might have picked him off there.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 1 man back. Pennington zings it to the right side, and it's complete at the 25. Brought down at the 23.
Chad Pennington threw a nice pass past the coverage and got the completion. Tough throw, but an accurate throw.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Paul dodges this one way out right and picks up the 1st down. Pennington throws a bullet to the flat, and he connects at the 19.
Number 82. Pass complete.
Runs out at the 15.
Nate Burleson got wide open and made the easy grab. Great job to take advantage of the D's confusion.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
Second
Please
and
make
5.
this a little bit harder for me.
Ball at the 15.
Leopard. Set.
Holt goes in motion.
Blue 33.
Holt catches the hard throw and picks up maybe a yard.
Torrey Holt had just one guy on him and makes the most of it. And he schooled that guy so bad, I can smell the chalk dust.
They've been having some real success by keeping him on the left side of the field, Peter.
Dan, that's because of the great routes he's been running.
Check man. Blue 22. Blue 22.
Pennington throws a bullet, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Mark Fields put the brakes on that play without any help. Man, he had that zone locked down.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Brown kicks it from 31 yards and has it sailed just left to the upright.
Josh Brown misses the field goal here. Let's watch this again. Yep, it's just a little bit to the side of the upright, but close only counts in horseshoes.
The 49ers get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 22-yard line. Chambers goes in motion. McNair makes the throw after the play-action fake, and it's intercepted.
Check out the interception here on the replay, though. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That's how you make the INT, baby.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Buccaneers had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 31-yard line. No good. Incomplete.
Nate Burleson had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch.
I'm on you, Troy.
Second
I'm
and
on
10.
You. Single back.
Ball at the 31.
Single back. I got him right too. Down. Set.
Pennington airs this one to the left sideline, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete. And if we can back up a moment, that was a great play breaking up that pass attempt.
And Terrence Newman is one of those guys, I think, Dan, that you already classify as a shutdown corner. Even after just one NFL season, opposing coaches know to try and keep the ball away from number 41.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Holt catches this one, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Torrey Holt has 3 guys on this play looking for the interception, but they don't get it. He says, I'll take that, thank you very much. Oh, that's a wonderful catch. The defense should be shaking their heads.
Nice catch, Peter, and his stats reflect that.
Definitely, Dan. He's now got 61 yards on 7 catches.
Burleson goes in motion.
32.
Pennington rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 9.
Pearson Quaylau knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly. Could give his receivers a few tips about midair receptions.
Well, that's their 2nd interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The 49ers were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 9-yard line. George gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The 49ers are out in front, 7-0.
Stuck to the nines with my 40 eyes, my vest on, mine's gone, eyes roll back. I got the ball, take it all, and leave you standing stupid. Watch your jaw drops, pin socks, swaying like a noodle in the wind. I win again, and watch you running, crying to your friends. It's a shame when it just ain't your
Second down with a split backfield. Chambers goes in motion. McNair zings it to the right side, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Deion Branch plays this one perfectly, getting himself to the right place at the right time to make the catch. The defense should be embarrassed that they let this one get away.
Yeah, Peter, they had him double covered, and they still couldn't get to the ball in time. He was just too good for them.
He's an incredible receiver. Nothing gets in his way.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
George picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down.
2nd and 9. Ball at the 49ers, 24-yard line.
George gets the toss and runs into traffic. Round to a halt at the 30.
Eddie George played it smart back there by following his blockers, and that allowed him to make some good yards.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down. Third down from the I. Webster makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It'll be fourth down.
Jason Webster managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Goen lines up for the punt. Goen takes the snap and punts it away. Holt fields the punt at the 31.
Return of 3 on
Stopped
the play.
at the 34.
Torrey Holt didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Buccaneers bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 34-yard line. Holt catches it in the flat and is at the 40. Hunted down at the 49. That will bring up first down.
Torrey Holt racked up some nice yards after the catch. Killer effort.
Another completion, and he's definitely shaping up to be a major factor in this game.
It's only the second quarter still, but if he can keep it up, he could have a typically impressive day.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Pennington throws a bullet here, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Chad Pennington launches this one perfectly, and the D was nowhere to be found.
You got that right. Missed coverage all around.
That's right, Dan. My 6-year-old could have covered that pass better.
Peter, that was another pass out to the left. He's definitely favoring that side of the field.
A lot of his primary reads have been there, and if he's connecting, nobody's going to mind.
Ball gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Okay, fellas, we went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
Second and 7. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Woods goes in motion. Pennington rifles this one hard over the middle, and the catch is made at the 11. Finally stopped at the 5. It'll be first and goal.
Corey Holt does a great job here battling 3 defenders. It's definitely worth a second look. Let's watch. And he still comes up with the ball. Wow, you can't coach that.
He's been getting the short throws all day, but this time they let him go downfield and make the play. That's a pretty big changeup, Peter.
Well, that's what you got to do, Dan. Make them respect the short game and then go for the long ball.
First down, goal to go. Johnson tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Ted Johnson targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far.
Ball at the 5.
Single back. Single back.
Pennington throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Chad Pennington had no trouble zinging that one past the secondary. That was one heck of a throw.
Another short pass, and he likes that area of the field so far.
And why not? He's had success there.
Single back. Single back.
If we see the pass here, Dan, I have no doubt it's heading to his go-to man.
Holt goes in motion. Ball barrels off his left guard and can't convert the third down. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Number 3 to make the 17-yard attempt. Number 16, holding.
Brown from 17 yards, and this one is up and in.
Josh Brown has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown rockets this one deep. Chambers decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet. Chris Chambers got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The 49ers are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 22-yard line. McNair rifles it out left side, and it's caught at the 34, and he's stopped right there. First down.
Chris Chambers faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
First down, 10 yards to go. Edwards catches it left sideline, and he's looking for room. Eventually shoved out at the 31. It will be first down.
Mark Edwards made the grab back there and then tacked on a few more. Nice play.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
First and 10. Ball at the 31.
McNair throws a big rainbow here, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Chris Chambers went to the outside on that last play, had some room but couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
That's the 3rd incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Ball at the 31.
George has his number called on second down and picks up a couple. Third down, 1 man back. McNair unloads this one to the left, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Eric Parker put himself in the right place back there, coming across the middle, but the catch was elusive, no dice.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. And he misses this one to the right.
Chris Brown usually can make these with some regularity, but not today. Oh, something went wrong there from the get-go.
The Buccaneers could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their 37-yard line. Pennington lobs it to the left sideline, and it's caught at the 49.
Keith Bullock gives it his all on this play, Dan, but it is too little too late. They pick up a few yards and a new set of downs. Well, he forced him out of bounds, but not before the marker. He should be more aware of where he is on the field.
That's his third tackle of the game.
Look, Dan, great receiving yards there. That will help your fantasy team.
Burleson goes in motion. Holt catches the bullet out left, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Torrey Holt had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around. Oh, look there, 150-plus receiving yards. He's been making plays all game long.
Wiggins gets the handoff and searches for a hole. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. Second down from the I. Holt catches it in the flat and has some room to run. And touchdown!
Torrey Holt is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
Hey, way to go out there. Good job. Nice play. Nice play.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks this one away. Chambers fields the kickoff at the 2. Stopped at the 21.
Chris Chambers got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
Don't touch me.
The 49ers offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at their own 21-yard line. George will get the carry on first down and gains about 3 yards.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, let's go.
Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the 49ers, 24-yard line.
Chambers makes the catch out to the left. The 49ers take their first time out.
First and 10. Ball at the 49ers, 37-yard line.
McNair fires this one over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
London Fletcher came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down with a split backfield. Chambers catches it in the flat, and the 49ers will take a timeout. That's their second. McNair unloads this to the right sideline, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Wow, look, he's now up over 25,000 yards in his storied career.
McNair spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock.
Watch the pass.
Second and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line.
Down. Let's hit. Single back.
Eddie Jones, the ball carrier.
Third down, two tight ends in the game.
With the tackle.
Briggs tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Lance Briggs came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
The defense forces fourth down, and even if they had completed the pass,
It still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
McNair throws a high, long one to the right, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on downs.
R.W. McQuarters gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
They were in a high-pressure situation there, Peter, with the fourth down conversion, and they could not get it.
They just didn't gel on that play.
They'll turn it over now. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Buccaneers with a small lead, 10-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. A look at our first half numbers now, and the stat that leaps out at you, third down conversion. The Buccaneers should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Kevin Thomas was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. 49ers later on in the first, the 49ers on offense at the midfield stripe. Eric Parker came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 49-yard touchdown for the 49ers. Buccaneers midway through the first, Bucs losing by 7. Chad Pennington would find his target on this one. The Niners on defense, Werewolves of London Fletcher shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Niners out in front, 7-0. Pearson Prelo would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Buccaneers now early in the second quarter, this time at the 33. Chad Pennington connected with his man on this one. That set up a piece of cake 18-yard field goal. 49ers midway through the second, Niners winning by 4. Steve Air McNair is back to throw, and look at the finesse he puts on this one. Nice. The Bucs back on offense after a missed field goal. Torrey Holt ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. A 29-yard touchdown for the Buccaneers. Bucs leading 10-7. Steve Air McNair would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bucs are holding on to a lead 10-7. And as far as my halftime hero, well, there's really no contest. Torrey Holt has been unstoppable. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The 49ers will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 10-7. Let's get down to the field and the action. Brown kicks it off to begin the second half. Chambers fields the second half kickoff at the 2. Dragged down at the 26. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
We've got a quick update from ESPN's very own Susie Kalber. Susie.
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Dennis Erickson came over at the end of the first half and simply said, "Too many first downs." It's still a close game, but if they're going to win this one, they've got to start to get some quick stops and leave their offense in good position to score. We'll see if they can figure it out here in the third quarter. Dan?
Susie, thank you. George carries it for the 9th time and maybe picks up one on the play.
2nd and 9. Ball at the 49ers, 26-yard line.
George gets the call again and runs into traffic. Brought down at the 26.
Roosevelt Colvin with the tackle. 3rd down.
You want some of this? You want some of this? Down!
McNair gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Michael Lewis came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Goin lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Goin gets the ball and punts it away. Holt takes it at the 32. Tackled at the 40.
Torrey Holt did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Buccaneers will start this first play of the drive at their 40-yard line. Woods goes in motion.
43. Back, 43. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot.
Paul takes his 4th carry of the game and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Kevin Falk had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Hauls it in right side, and that's good for 6.
Torrey Holt had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
Another short catch, and that's where they've been utilizing him today.
Yeah, the short routes have been open, and he's been exploiting it.
3rd down, 3 wideouts in the game. Pennington airs this one to the left sideline, and it's caught at the 32, and he's stopped right there. It will be 1st down.
Joseph Jefferson finally pushed him out of bounds, but by then the damage was done. He'd given up a ton of yards on that play.
And Peter, that time, neither of those guys really had a height advantage on the other.
Yeah, and sometimes when you find yourself locked in a matchup like that, it simply becomes a question of who wants the ball more. Advantage offense there.
32-yard line.
Single down. Single back.
Holt makes the catch on the right sideline, and he's in for the score.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Torrey Holt adds a bunch to that completion. Watch the replay.
There's the grab, and he just takes off.
He just loves to see those little white lines go by underneath his feet.
That's his second TD reception, and obviously, the passes are coming his way when they get in the red zone.
Well, he's taken on the role of scorer today, Dan, and I got to tell you, he's filling that role nicely. Look at that, over 200 yards. Can anybody stop this guy?
Here's the extra point, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks it off. Chambers catches it back at the 9. Jukes tackled at the 28.
Chris Chambers tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The 49ers offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own 28-yard line. George gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down.
Second and 6. Ball at the 49ers, 31-yard line.
This one will fall incomplete.
Steve McNair has had a number of pass attempts, and we've seen that his guys are out there running their routes and trying to make plays. He would like to do a little bit more, however. So far, he's got 141 yards and 1 touchdown.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. McNair throws a bullet to the flat and caught. However, it's short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Eddie George ran out of bounds there, well short of where he wanted to go.
No room on that play, and they'll face a 4th down. Going lines up for the punt. Going takes the long snap and punts it away. Holt fields the punt at the 24. Popped hard at the 32. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. They've turned the ball over, but they have survived their mistakes. But you can't survive that kind of sloppy play for long. It's going to come back to bite you. Torrey Holt racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Buccaneers come out on offense and are well ahead. They have yet another shot to score and start this drive at their 32-yard line. Pennington zips it to the left sideline, and it's intercepted. Pushed out at the 35.
Joseph Jefferson shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
That's his 4th interception of the year, Peter. He has to be happy with that.
Yep, but he's always looking for more.
The 49ers have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at the 35-yard line. McQuarters hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Okay, guys, we've covered this before. You know the plan. You know what to do. Stick to the plan.
Hey, if you check out this replay, you'll find a few examples of how these guys earn their paycheck week in and week out, baby. And hey, there's no better way of earning a paycheck than knocking a few heads down there on the field.
Second and 10. Ball at the 35.
McNair just rifles this one, and
First
it's
down,
complete at the
49ers.
21. Finally dropped at the 14. That will bring up first down.
First and 10. Ball at the 14-yard line.
Chambers goes in motion. Catches the heater left sideline, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Fred Thomas with
Steve
the tackle.
McNair threaded the ball back there to his man, right past all that traffic. Good job.
That's the third time today he's hit a receiver way downfield.
Well, his arm didn't come cheap for this team,
Second
so
and
they
4.
might as well get their money's worth.
Ball at the 9.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field. George cruises out to the left side and chews up about 4 on the play.
Roosevelt Colvin made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. George picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up first down.
First down, 49ers.
Come on, D, big stop, big
First
stop.
and goal.
Single back.
Ball at the 4-yard line.
McNair zings it to the right side, and it's incomplete.
Pass interference, number 27, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Walt
Automatic
Harris
first down.
manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan. And he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
First and goal.
First down with 2 tight ends to the right.
Goes back, goes back. Switch, black 79. Switch, black 79.
Chambers goes in motion. Long sacks him back at the 4.
Ryan Long gets a sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
They forced this play backwards, but it's not going to make too much of a difference.
Only second down. Still a lot of options available.
McNair throws a heater right sideline, and it's intercepted.
Check out the interception here on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That's how you make the INT, baby.
And you know, with that interception, he's up to 6 on the year. He's not making it easy on any quarterback out there.
Yeah, that's why you'll see balls go to the other side of the field. He's that good.
The Buccaneers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Hall gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Pearson Praylow with the tackle.
Second down,
Second
both
and
tight
5.
ends left.
Ball at the Buccaneers, 25-yard line.
Down. Haida, black 89. Haida, black 89.
Ball takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled at the 27.
Kevin Falk used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down.
Ball at the Buccaneers, 27-yard line.
Wilson tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Eugene Wilson swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read
Hunter
there.
Smith in
Smith
punt
lines
formation.
up to punt after the
Deion
3 and out.
Branch to make the return.
Smith gets the snap and punts it away. Branch catches it at the 30. Tackled at the 38.
Deion Branch did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The 49ers offense takes the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as they start at their 38-yard line. Briggs tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Eddie George just hasn't gotten into a groove and isn't finding running room anywhere. This has been tough, and he struggled to get 30 yards on 14 carries.
Feel the pressure, Chambers. Single back. Single back.
Chobo gets the sack at the 35.
Aaron Schobel goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
That'll be his first sack of the game. George pitches the lob over the middle, and he's well short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Michael Lewis brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
Goen gets ready to punt this away. Goen gets the ball and punts it away. Holt fields the punt at the 24. Dragged down at the 33.
Torrey Holt did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Buccaneers send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 33-yard line. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
I'm gonna sack you like a bag of chips, Pennington. Single back! Single back! Down! I see 2. Set! Check 2. Back 18!
Pennington throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made for a pickup of maybe a yard.
Kevin Falk easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Buccaneers enjoying a lead, 17-7. 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Burleson goes in motion. Holt snags the dart right sideline, and he will be well short of the markers. That will bring up 4th down. Smith lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Deion Branch to make the return.
Smith takes the snap and punts it away. Branch fields it at the 20. Stopped at the 28.
Deion Branch racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The 49ers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 28-yard line. George gets the call on 1st down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Eddie George had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
He's not made much headway up the middle, although it's not for lack of trying, and that's for sure.
They can't get effective blocking there. You got to go elsewhere.
Branch goes in motion. McNair throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made for a pickup of maybe a yard. and it falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Chris Chambers ran deep and outside back there, but he couldn't make the catch.
Another ball comes his way, and another incompletion. To come up blank so many times in a row is, well, it's got to be demoralizing for a player.
Absolutely, but you got to fight through the slump and grab one to get rolling again.
Going, gets the ball and punts it away. Holt fields the punt at the 32. Brought down at the 34.
Torrey Holt didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Buccaneers haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their 34-yard line. Holt goes in motion. Ball takes the handoff and heads out right. Brought down at the 36.
Second and 8. Ball at the Buccaneers, 36-yard line.
Pennington throws this on a rope, and it's off. Incomplete.
Mark Campbell muffed an almost guaranteed catch there, and as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. They don't come much more catchable than that one.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be 3rd down.
3rd and 8. Ball at the Buccaneers, 36-yard line.
Holt makes a tough catch, and they get the first on 3rd and long. First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Ball goes in motion. Pennington zips it to the left sideline, and the ball is caught for a gain of 7 on the play.
Rashawn Woods made a superb catch, even though he had 3 guys closing in on him. What a play.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next. Well, look there, he's up over 300 yards for the day.
Bajabiamila blasts him back at the 36.
Kabir Bajabiamila targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up 3rd down. Slides down at the 29. First down.
Chad Pennington improvises on this one. It's called thinking on your feet, and he does a great job of it. Yep, nice little scramble there. He saw he had no options, so he did what he had to do.
First down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Bulldozes right of center and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Jermaine Wiggins got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
That can be a difficult tackle for someone of lesser skills, but he managed to make the stop.
Yeah, he managed to stop a tank, too. What a play.
Holt goes in motion. Paul gets the call on 2nd down and heads left. Stopped at the 24.
Let's finish this series
3rd and 5. Ball at the 24-yard line.
throws a bunch here, and that brings up 4th down.
Ted Johnson was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
Number 16, holding.
Brown with the 41-yard attempt and puts it straight through the uprights and good.
Josh Brown sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field goal straight down the pike.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown booms a beauty here. Chambers decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 18.
Chris Chambers took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The 49ers are down but not out. They'll start this critical drive at their own 18-yard line. McNair fires this one over the middle, and it's caught at the 33. First down with the tight end right. Pulls down the floater out left, and he picks up 9.
Kevin Dyson took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:57. McNair throws a beauty to the right side, and it's complete at the 25.
Touchdown, 49.
Touchdown!
Oh, yeah, baby. I like to go.
Deion Branch makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
Peter, they are within striking distance, but time is running down.
Yeah, the clock may decide this game. We'll see.
Chris Brown to attempt the extra point. Number 2, holding.
Now the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good. They're setting up for the onside kick. Brown bounces it up, dragged down at the 35.
Taylor Jacobs wasn't going to let a miracle happen on this onside. It comes his way and then gets his hands around it to put the offense out on the field. Great work by this hands team.
A gutsy call, and when you live high stakes, you win big, or you lose big.
Well, they lost, and now we'll see how they recover.
The Buccaneers start this drive in great field position at the 35-yard line. The 49ers take their first timeout. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:45. Paul takes his 10th carry of the game and takes it up. The 49ers will take a timeout. That's their second. Third down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at the 28-yard line.
call. Gets the call again and heads left. The 49ers take a timeout. That's their final one.
Loss of 1 on the play.
A loss of yards here, but they aren't too concerned about that. They just want to keep that clock moving.
Leopard.
2nd and 11. Ball at the 21.
Well, they'll wait until the last second to snap this one and take as much time as possible off the clock here.
25. Hot.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Well, that loss will bring up 3rd down, but they can't be too worried about it. They're still eating up the clock.
You can't run on us.
3rd and 12. Ball at the 22-yard line.
Down. Set. 32. 32. Hot.
Loss of 2 yards on the play.
Well, that did it, Dan. They can now use up all the clock by just sitting on the ball. What a game.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Buccaneers come out on top 20-14. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Buccaneers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the 3rd quarter. Torrey Holt is going to work to get himself open. As you see, he hauls it in. A 32-yard touchdown for the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers now up by 10. Ball at their own 31. Joseph Jefferson is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Niners, after getting an interception, Niners behind by 10. Michael Lewis would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Josh Brown would be called upon for the field goal try and he'd come through. A 41-yard field goal. Bucs winning 20-7. Deion Branch was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 48-yard touchdown for the 49ers. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bucs edge out a win 20-14. Now let's check in with our player of the game. A guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Torrey Holt is on the sidelines with Susie Calvert. Susie?
Thanks, Chris. You transcended the competition today, and you edged them out in a hard-fought game. What gave you guys the edge today?
Well, as you know, our defense played great. They were getting after the ball and hustling all game long. We just got fired up from watching them play. It was a nice effort all around.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.